lo and behold, I meet her, and this thing is hanging, a Damocles sword is here. And one day, she sent me a lilac bush. And I said, oh my God, she knows, and she's letting me hang myself.
You didn't really know?
No, not at all. No, no. I mean, I literally had a tree that I thought he might like to plant in the garden of his new house. And so, consequently, we send each other lilacs all the time.
On birthdays, anniversaries, and here at their first dress rehearsal during previews in Minneapolis. They're gambling that her 60-year-old voice can hit those high notes 8 shows a week.
I'll get my life back on track. Right. I don't think we should make, no, don't pull back. Because I haven't got it.
And I hate the worry that an audience has. I've been in an audience and worried myself when I've seen somebody struggling to get across a voice that's very tired. Mm-hmm. And so I try awfully hard to protect it.
I mean, I've got about an eighth more I can push, but I would be really doing myself a damage every night.
Victoria Variations, we are going to do version 2.
But I'm not dead yet. I'm prepared to...
So if the talent and determination is still there, what has kept Julie Andrews away from Broadway all these years? She says it's these children, one of hers, 2 of Blake's, and 2 they adopted together.
You and Blake, like the rest of us, have kids and have difficulties with them from time to time. Real tough?
Oh, yes. We've been through some very tough times with them, especially our 2 youngest.
It's manifested itself how?
Well, both girls, for a while, were acutely narcissistic. I mean acutely so, in their teens.
Narcissistic?
By that I mean tremendous self-involvement, unable... It's almost like one's been given an intravenous injection of self-involvement.
Her children's drugs, out-of-marriage pregnancies, rebellion, have taught the world's most famous nanny that raising kids is not necessarily like the movies.
Do you fancy yourself a good mother?
I hope I'm a good enough mom. I very much want to be. I finally gave up worrying about it. I know what I want for my kids, and it's the best, and I care very much, and I would die for any one of them, so...
Are you wiped out, Mom?
Yeah, I'm a little tired vocally. I keep squeaking.
When she had a day off from rehearsals and previews, she spent it on Long Island with 2 of her daughters.
It's so quiet here today.
It's like being let out. You think it's... And we had an absolutely wonderful day. We were 3 girls together. We swapped stories, we laughed, we went down to the beach. Rain had just fallen and it was fresh and cool, and it couldn't have been nicer, with no pressure.
But the pressure is on. New York is waiting to see if Julie Andrews can climb that mountain again.
Victoria is going to come in with a vast amount of publicity. What if the next morning?
It's a flop. I'll be very sorry for the investors, and I'll be very sorry for Blake, because it's a great gamble for him, too. But really, when all is said and done, I'm doing it for me, for the pleasure that I'm getting out of it, and hopefully the pleasure I can give doing it. And so if it's a flop, I'll have done the best I can, and we'll just move on, if one's allowed.